Counterpunch. I believe it was Maya Angelou, perhaps, that famously said, when people show you who they are, believe them. And Richard Nixon, when he was leaving office, he said that, forget the first part of it, but something to the effect of, like, people can hate you, but if you hate them, you destroy yourself. And I think, like, his hate list, I think he destroyed his presidency and, Watergate and everything else. And the art of jiu-jitsu, or some of the martial arts, I'm not sure if that's one specifically, is use the person's leverage and power against them. Momentum, just get out of the way, make them fall or whatever, because they're going so, out of control or fast or whatever. And, a body in motion likes to stay in motion. So the reason why counterpunching is so effective, if you're a mature person, is because there's a lot of batshit crazy people in the world who are just so selfish and egotistical that if you just kind of let it play its course like a jiu-jitsu, they'll just fall on their face. It's not even a matter of counterpunching. It's just letting people do what they naturally want to do. I mean, people are so stupid sometimes. I mean, I've done stupid things also. I'm not saying like in a judgmental way, but it amazes me sometimes the egotism of some people in the world, just like they think they could just beat up on other people, not literally, but figuratively, and just, do whatever they want, take whatever they want. I said to someone that was close to me once, it was a relationship I was born into, that, because this person was always complaining that life was beating them down and giving them a headache. I said, you can beat your head against the wall, but then don't complain when you get a headache. I hate the selfishness in the world. I mean, I think life is perfect and everyone's doing the best they can, but it just amazes me some of the things that people try to do and get away with. I mean, any success that I've had is because I always try to create more value in the marketplace. I be nice to people that, a lot of times even I don't feel like being nice to. I mean, a higher state still is to want to be nice. It's hard to want to be nice to people if they're not nice to you, but I try to leave the world and other people better off than what I found them. I mean, I still believe in accountability, but I believe that if you treat everybody, this is just a hypothetical because it varies from situation to situation, but if you treat every person you meet in life 10 to 20% better than they treat you, then you'll have left the world and other people better, but you'll still have held people accountable. Because if they're like, terribly vicious to you, treating them 10% to 20% better is not being vicious to them, because that's just an eye for an eye, which leaves the whole world blind. But it might just mean like, cutting off the relationship, or not talking to them or whatever it is, which is probably still a lot better than how they treated you if you're a mature person in that kind of situation. So counterpunch is so effective because it's just using a person's momentum, not really against them. Because if you try to do something against another person, it just comes back on you. It's really like life is just a mirror and it's just reflecting back to us. It's not a complete meritocracy, but there is some degree of fairness in the world. I'm not saying life is completely fair, but some of the things that happen to us, not all the things probably, but some of the things happen to us are kind of like because we had a certain mindset or we acted a certain way or whatever, or had a certain idea or belief. So counterpunch.